Hello everyone, my name is Raj Rana and I'm the Managing Director here at Devonshire Accountants. We put this small video together as a summary on the request of our clients. So just a summary on the first and second stimulus government packages in light of the COVID-19 issue. I must stress here that this video is just for general information which we have received from the government and should not be taken as advice. Clients who are concerned about these incentives can book in an appointment to either see us or have a conference call, and we can discuss on a case-by-case basis. So basically, this is just an information on a summary level basis. I'll talk initially on the first stimulus government package. So there are a couple of key points which I have summarized. The first one is the increased asset write-off. So the government has increased the $30,000 initial asset write-off to $150,000. This will be effective from 12th of March 2020 to the 30th of June 2020. So this towards the end of the financial year. This will be for new and second-hand assets which are first used and installed, ready for use, and businesses under the turnover of less than $500 million. So this is a great incentive which has been put in place. The key point number 2 is the 15-month investment incentive to support business investments. This is again from the 12th of March 2020 to 30th June 2021. So this basically goes to the next financial year. And basically this gives you a deduction of 50% of the cost of the eligible asset on installation, and obviously the balance would be on depreciation, general depreciation rules. So the government will give a 50% deduction on the cost of the asset. Aggregate value again for the turnover is 500 million. The key point here was that it does not apply to second-hand divisions 40 assets or building or other capital works which are generally deductible under division 43. The third point here, the government is supporting small businesses to retain apprentices and trainees in business. So the businesses can apply for 50% of the apprentice wages, and this basically has been effective from for the 9 months from the 1st of January 2020 to 30th September 2020. So there's a 9-month period which the government has mentioned, and eligible reimbursements per employee or apprentice will be $21,000. The key business, the businesses have to be small businesses obviously, and they have to have less than 20 full-time employees to be eligible for this. To the access to this subsidy will be we're looking at early April, and has to be assessed through the Apprenticeship Support Network of Australia, so which is the AASN, and we can give you further details on how to contact them and apply for this. The fourth key point here is that all businesses are now eligible for a deferral of payment and do not have to pay payroll tax before 31st July 2020. So businesses who are currently paying payroll tax can have this deferral to the 31st of July 2020. Fifth point here is government is going to be giving tax-free payments of between $2,000 to $25,000 to support small businesses with their cash flows. Here the turnover of businesses has to be under $50 million. And how this is going to work, a lot of people were asking me about this earlier this morning as well, is that what's going to happen is that the ATO will apply a credit against the activity statements which will be lodged from obviously March to June 2020. And what they will do is that equal to 50% of the PAYG withheld amount, you will be given a credit against that on the ATO. So we are this is still pending a lot of details for this incentive under the legislation, and as it's passed through Parliament, we will keep you posted on that. The sixth point, social and social security income support, people who are getting benefits on income support and other Centrelink benefits will be receiving $750, and as we speak, that a lot of people have been receiving this the last week or so. Government is also providing $1 billion to support certain regional and affected communities and regions, with mainly in the area of tourism, agriculture and education. So this will be provided by the government, and further details we shall let you know in the clients. The eighth point is that the ATO has come forward with assistance to clients. So there are 3 points here. The first one is you can be deferred your payments can be deferred for 4 months. So these are payments from your payment date of your activity statement. So basically your BAS statement, income tax, fringe benefit tax. So whatever the payment date is for that, HU will be deferring that up to 4 months for the payment. Second point, HU are going to do have given up the option to the clients is to vary the PAYG for the March quarter. As you know, activity statement will be due very soon for March. So depending again on case basis, individual basis, that how we're going to vary with that. But that's what the HU have mentioned, that you can vary your PAYG. And the third and final point was the remittance of interest and penalties incurred from January 2020, which have affected businesses. So that was basically key points which I thought I would bring across to our clients on the first stimulus package. Before I start the second stimulus package, which was announced this morning, just a bit of would like to touch on the Queensland government incentives. So the Queensland government is putting 500 million COVID-19 support loan scheme, which they call, and these are going to be concessional loans for up to $250,000. And basically the idea of these loans are to assist with carry on, I would say, ongoing expenses, which are obviously the key ones: wages, rent, there might be rates, body corporate, and these are all ongoing expenses of the business. So the Queensland government has done a separate incentive on this. Now going forward with this, how it's going to work is that I would suggest that clients should call us or email us and let us know, and we'll have to register your interest with the government, so we can do that, and as more details are available in the coming weeks, we shall keep you informed. Moving on to the second stimulus government package. So the key points, the first key point is that businesses, eligible businesses, non-profit making organizations and small businesses will receive a tax-free cash payment between $20,000 to $100,000. So this is going to be a tax-free payment. The Treasurer this morning did mention and stressed strongly enough that this is obviously the second stimulus package is addition to the first one. So they are offering this incentive for $20,000 to $100,000, and again, depending on the businesses, the government will determine which business will get how much. The second incentive again is that the government will be issuing unsecured loans, and this, I think, they're going to be working in conjunction with the banking system and with the banks. These are loans up to $250,000, which will be for a period of 3 years, and I understand there will be some interest-free portion as well. And so the government did stress that this is going to be unsecured loans, so obviously it will help with the cash flow of the businesses. The third point is the job seeker allowance has been doubled. So the government has mentioned that obviously casuals and sole traders who will be struggling with jobs and they can approach Centrelink. So they have increased that to 1,100 for the fortnight. The other point which I mentioned earlier was for the non-profit making and small businesses, about the $20,000 to $100,000. Now, the way I understand is that there will be a credit against the activity statement. So I don't think it's going to be a cash handout directly to the businesses. So we'll see a credit in the activity statements from late April 2020. Last but not least, quite an important one which the Treasurer mentioned is about access money through super, and this will be effective from April 2020. So you can gain access to super, which has been capped at $10,000 for the financial year 2020 and $10,000 for the financial year 2021, which will be tax-free. But the key point here is, and we'll have to sit with businesses, especially sole traders and obviously individuals, generally individuals not in business, who are working as casuals. The income should have fallen 20% due to the coronavirus or COVID-19 since it started. So there will be obviously some calculations to be done there to show and prove that your income has fallen down to 20%, and you can access your super in that case. I hope this video has been useful. You can contact us. Our telephone number is 0406 270 902. You can also subscribe to us on Facebook and on YouTube to keep following on our future information videos. Thank you very much. We are here to help. I know we are all going through a very difficult time, and we're here in the offices on the weekend as well. Today is Sunday, but I am here. I've been meeting clients. I've been going out in the community, and I can see a lot of people helping each other. So we are here for you. So please do not hesitate to contact us, and we'll work together. Thank you very much.